James Solkowski. Thanks for joining me for this free art lesson. We're going to talk about painting liquid in a glass, and I have a wine glass set up here, and the key is to keep it simple. So let's put some paint on the canvas just as a background color to start with. I have some raw umber here, and we'll just put something on here to get started. This will be just the background color. Whenever I paint a still life, well, not whenever, but sometimes when I paint a still life, I'll paint the glass last after the background is dry. But that's just one way to do it. If we paint wet into wet, I can do it this way as we go along. I'll show you. So we'll say that's the background. What I'm going to do is scratch it in here. I'll scratch the glass in here. Take a mahl stick and put a straight line down. This will be the bottom of the glass, and we'll put the top about there. This glass has a bigger bowl to it than the stem. Oftentimes the stem and bowl are the same height, but let's just do this. We'll scratch this in here. For those who don't know what a mahl stick is, this is just to steady the hand. See, so whatever is on this side of the line, the straight line, I have to do it identically on the other side. And then there's an ellipse up here. We'll just scratch that in. Then the stem comes down like this. And the base of the glass is generally the same width as the bowl. So it's about there. So I can measure that. And there's an ellipse there. See, so that's our basic construction of this wine glass. You know, the key to painting the glass is to keep it simple, and not don't paint every highlight and every light that we see reflecting in there. We're going to paint just the lights that reveal the shape to us in the best way. So before I paint the actual glass, we're going to put the liquid in there. So here's some alizarin crimson and a little bit of ultramarine blue, and this will be the color of the wine. We'll keep it thin and transparent, you know, then it'll look more like the liquid. And then I'll take my fan brush and just pull that together. Smooth it out. Okay. Now let's look at the glass itself. So I have a small sable brush. This is a number 6. And this is good for drawing with. So let's take a gray. I made this gray with ivory black and white. And it's about a middle gray, we'll say, between light and dark. And start with a darker value like this, and we'll build up to white at the end when we go to put a highlight on here. So if I squint my eyes and I look very carefully at this, I can look for where the edges will get lost into the background, and let it go. Let them get lost. Like the back edge will get lost there. And this light only comes down to about here. And we'll stay with that gray, and we'll pick out the stem just where I see it. It almost disappears on the back edge here. So let's do that. In fact, it disappears totally here from where I'm standing. So I'm going to let that go. This is how you get the atmosphere, and also part of the effect of painting the glass. Now here's the base. The trickiest part of doing a glass like this is getting that ellipse right. As you see, the middle of it dips down and the ends are up higher, so that's sort of like the key to that. This is the back.